Alright, I'm going to reboot IRC. Okay. Excuse me. I still can't join. Yeah, and I still can't get a response for Reg. Boy, this is gonna be aggravating. Get to that message. Need a registered nick to join that channel. Okay. Is this the same nick serve identify thing? No. Here we go. Registration FAQ. 404, the page you were looking for was not found. Here we go. Ah. Okay. Assuming I don't do that in the main channel, I'm assuming I do that in the other one here. So I need... Yes, run that command. Services are currently down. Please try again later. Well, I'm kind of assuming that the services aren't going to come back in the next 5 minutes. So I guess I need to just open up timer. I need to keep trying this. Alright, here's my shortcuts folder. How the hell do I spell live split? There we go. I don't want to update a timer that I barely use. This sucks. Well, I need to figure out where the hell I'm putting this dumb timer. It's... C, B, and M hotkeys. Okay. Yo, what's up, Real Merc? Thank you for the good luck and the don't die. But, apparently, SRL's IRC did something, has some issue going on, and although I'm logged in, and I can do like a dot races and interact with RaceBot like that, excuse me, I can't actually join a race channel or start one. So go capital C on that one because one of my hotkeys. So let's get that minimized again. That is not it. This is it. The thing that says timer. Oh goodness, down there and everything. Alright, so let's get... let's actually start getting set up. I was gonna go with Dante and Maria this week. Thinking about going in that order. So get a bot chat up. Get brainwave moved a bit. So I'm going to use the restroom back in just a little bit. Alright. Brainwave, it's just quiet. Oh, it's this song. Ghouls and Ghosts has such a good, creepy soundtrack. I love it. Anyways, so first off, this is regular vanilla palette for Shantae. The world, of course, is random colors, beams, enemies, everything else except for Shantae. Character sprite. I do make myself three different ROMs that all have the vanilla palette. And once you've watched the demo reel of Super Metroid enough times, you can tell which ones will show you which suits. So, I've been talking with Firebat because honestly I didn't really know, besides just asking a general question out in the main channel of SRL, who really to get a hold of that would know what to do about the situation I find myself in, where I apparently need a registered nick. But the thing is, pretty sure that I had one. Dang, I actually can't. I can't do the thing in IRC if I have live sport open. Yep. Services are currently down. Please try again later. Yo, what's up, Firebat? Hey dude, thank you so much for your help tonight. Even if it's just been someone to kind of ask general questions of. So I need to get Live Split back open. Just had to close it to try one last time to get connected. I don't want to update Live Split. Please. I'm happy with the version I have. And thankfully it's not like a super annoying bitch about it. Like fucking Streamlabs chatbot, Spazer Crab himself, looking at you. This fucking program, unless you keep it up to date, eventually will just like stop working and just stop connecting. Alright. B is the button I need. Well, I am ready. So, probably open my drink first. Luck good. Have fun. Thank you. Same to you. I'd go for Mississippi's. Do a verbal countdown? Oh, sure. It's probably going to be the easiest way to do it. Alright. Good luck. 3. Okay. I am also dot ready. No more false starts. Here we go. Good luck. Have fun. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, right as the Monkey Island music starts. It's gonna be a good day, Tater. See, this is gonna make me look at Shantae's walk animation funny the first time I play one of those Shantae games that's on Steam. I hear nothing but good things about Shantae, so... Yeah, you know, there's something about the middle of that walk animation. A little slidey or something. I think I've got one of them. I'm almost positive that it was a gift. Either birthday or Christmas. I'm not sure. Get in 4279. I still have requests there, right? Oh yeah. Oh baby. Got stuff from Kabuki Quantum Fighter coming up. The Kabuki Quantum Fighter is one of the only games that I remember being played during Nick Arcade. Besides, obviously, that blue screen nonsense that they did at the end of the show. But Kabuki Quantum Fighter was very much one of the games that they played on that show. I seem to remember... I think ActRaiser. Maybe Super Ghouls and Ghosts. SG&G, I can never keep it straight. If it's Ghosts and Goblins or Ghouls and Ghosts. I think it's Ghouls and Ghosts. Pretty sure it's Ghouls and Ghosts, but anyways. I love that game, but it's impossible and I will never ever defeat it. Just G and G. And for the Super one in particular, it's just SG and G. That game had so much good going for it, and it's just so hard. Just find that game to be impossible. Oh my god. Turn into cute animal friend. Assuming that's a monkey? Could also be a cat? If I knew the lore, then I would know the lore. No, get in there. Come on. I think I've still got a little ways to go until I reach this number for Super Metroid races. But I did notice earlier tonight that my total number of races on SRL before this one was 666. So, got a chuckle out of that. And I've only done like a handful of races outside of Super Metroid, so probably be hitting that number soon for SM. I think I was in like 4 or 5 Mystic Quest races. And then one multiple game race with Punk, which was just Link to the Past and Super Metroid. Oh man, I hope I remember to check. Because yeah, I'd probably use Alucard for that run and maybe Maria and the one after that just to keep with the Castlevania theme. The White Sprite. Go, little thing. Cat monkey. A monkey cat. I don't know. It's one of them. No spoilers. See, because now when I see that little critter in a Shantae game for the first time, I'm just gonna be like, oh my god, it's Morph Ball. Even though I'm sure someone has already made that joke. Which is why he's Morph Ball here, but anyways. Not important. One could even go so far as to say, it's fine. No, there we go. Ah, damn it. Hold backwards to go forwards. Out of all the things in Super Metroid, the down back is still the one thing that I don't really get. Get up there. Let me in. Knock, knock. Come on. Open up. All right. Ooh. So we just kind of like flip the palette for various suits. Instead of purple with red, it's red with purple. Kind of on board with this. Probably gonna get some wild color combinations with some of the palette swaps. Can't wait for that. one time I don't go for it. Whoops. Moved back in too much. Yeah, that's literally a big old it's fine, because it doesn't matter when I collect that. Hey, it's a big old it's fine. Nice. I'm just not gonna say anything about the exit that I just had from that room. It sure looked good. Although it wasn't the fastest thing I've seen. Oh god. Get up in there. Oh my god. So silly. I love that it's the hair. Because why not have a character that just shoots lasers out of their hair? Surely there's an anime character like that somewhere. Has a ponytail that can fire laser. I will even accept, like, mechs and Gundams. Oh, get up there. Putting the W in my hair. Whoops, didn't jump. No. Just get up there with wall jumps. Whoop, come on. Maybe it is Maybelline. Nope. Jumping over. Oh, now see, Ice Beam's red, just like her hair. See, it's making the connection just with the colors. The more I'm looking at that Morph Ball sprite, the more I'm thinking that yes, that's a monkey. And not a cat. Hair lasers. Oh, come on. It could be a name of like a kid's shampoo. Hair lasers. And like you make it some goofy color and it like foams up in some other color. Like when it's in a liquid form it would just be like green or something, but when you foam it up through the magic of modern science and detergents, it would like foam up red or something, I don't know. The congregation there. Whoop. Get in there. Magic of modern science. Get your magic of modern science here. Ah, yes. This is a good song. It comes in pints. Oklahoma. Cowboy crabs. No clue about the foot placement for the sprite just yet. River of Blood. I just remember there was one summer where for whatever reason, me and one of my friends kept quoting that line from Lord of the Rings just over and over and over again. And I should say we kept misquoting it. Because at the time we thought the line was, "It comes in pints, I want one." We thought they said that he just wanted one. And I remember the laugh that we had when we were like, oh no, he doesn't just want that pint, he's getting it. Always something that makes me giggle a little bit on the inside when I hear this song. So, he doesn't just want it. He's actually gonna go get it. He should be good? May have just bullshit my way through a Phantoon fight and made it look halfway decent? Okay. Yeah, Crystal Flash is the one thing we're not going to be seeing during the course of the run, unfortunately. There we go. Oh, get down in your ball. Got the turnaround. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There we go. No, no. Yo, we got it. Let's go. Bye. I'm pretty certain that I don't have enough ammo over the course of an any percent run in order to do a Crystal Flash. I think. Yeah, I just need to never use this character again. 100% success rate with that expired. Okay. In the hand. I forget the numbers, but I'm pretty sure you need a certain amount of missiles, super missiles, and power bombs in order to do a Crystal Flash. On top of that, I didn't actually know how to do it for the longest time. But then I saw someone do it, I think, and they had an input reader, input viewer. It's like, oh, you have to hold down all that shit. That makes sense. Okay, Shantae's vanilla palette is really nice. I'm a fan of the gravity suit here. The green hair is nice. The green monkey. It's like Legends of the Hidden Temple. Is that the shirt that I can't find? No, I think it's the purple parrots. It's the purple parrots one that I can't find for right now. I need to get, like... I don't know, maybe like 5 of each. Those old Legends of the Hidden Temple team shirts. And I need to start wearing them to work. They've actually brought that show back, I found out. Except it's not kids. It's like grown-ass adults doing Legends of the Hidden Temple, and it's like... I mean, I guess it would be kinda weird to sit and just watch a kid's show as an adult, but at the same time... grown-ass adults is the sound of the future. Oh god, my energy was real low. It's still real low, but at least the R in real isn't capital anymore. Oh, jump and get in there. Lots of fun in the green monkeys. Couple of those supers that just fucking disappeared definitely should have hit it. I am upset. Only one true Wolmac. Okay. All of those shots missed. It's fine. Swing your hair. Oh, sat there for too long. Cool. And I really wanted to spin jump, or like wall jump around the Machtroid there, but I also didn't want to get stuck in the sand. Land on the fucking whatever it is that does damage to you at the bottom of the sand pits there. There's something down there. And I'm sure someone knows what it is. That someone is not me. I would think it's probably just a damage tile. But I haven't gone down into Meridia's hidden plumbing, as it were. I'm not licensed for that kind of work. No, I want that last one back. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. Ooh, and I don't get a single super drop from the boss. Thank you. Thank you for nothing. Yump jump. Oh god. Okay, so it is just a standard flipping sprite, as opposed to something goofy like some of these other ones have done. I need to load up ROMs with all of these sprites into Sprite something, so I can have the animated sprite moving and grooving the whole time. But then I need to like actually break down and think about each one of these characters. And yep, probably end up making another super serious tier list. Tier list volume 2. But of course, we've got to wait till after tonight to do that, because this is my first time using Shantae, and I haven't used Maria yet, and that'll be later. You see, this is, you could. You very much could. It would look like a nightmare. Just every frame switching to a different character. I want to get it so that you get Samus to change colors every frame. Like, even just something as simple as, like, take the gravity suit from the Escape 2 Samus. The one that's all white with the yellow visor with the black trim. Kinda looks like the Stormtrooper outfit. Like, you take that, and you just, like, flash the white of the suit to black every other frame. So it's just kind of like a strobe light effect. I don't know. It would still probably look like a nightmare. Also, I just remembered another kind of strange hang-up when I was actually, like, looking through Super Metroid sprite sheets. Samus has, a weird number of animation frames in her walk cycle. I don't remember the number off the top of my head, but I seem to remember it being a number that made my copy and paste style seem like it was, even at that, going to be a lot more work than necessary. Because it was like, it wasn't double the number of animation frames as other sprites that I was looking at. It was like 1.5 times, or like 1 3/4 times the number. You know, it wasn't something where I could real easily just say, okay, well, I can just double up on certain sprites and make the walk animation work. No, it's like, I'm gonna have to double up on certain sprites and maybe cut sprite out of the cycle. Which is why, if I ever actually get around to doing anything more with that Uniracers sprite, then I think I'm going to make the walk cycle, run cycle, whatever, as simple as I can. Like 2 frames of animation. The other problem, well, the big problem with that Uniracers project is the sprite sheet. The sprite sheet for Uniracers is just fucking maddening to look at, because I have no idea what poses or what frames I'm even looking at, like 95% of the stuff. Which is a damn shame, because I really do think, that a Uniracers sprite for Super Metroid would be really cool. I wish that someone else would have that idea and do it for me, because because I'm shit at these kind of things that require motivation to do. Even if it's for something that would ultimately be something really cool. Yeah, the last time I checked, the Uniracers sprite sheet doesn't really have any, like, labeling. And a lot of the sprites look really samey. And a lot of the sprites are of the same, like, pose over and over again, just, like, slightly tilted to a certain degree. Enough to get me slightly tilted to a certain degree. Misty Wasabi. Delicious. Boy, I tell you. Wasabi, horseradish, any of that kind of stuff. Gets in your sinuses and clears you right the hell out. We got a Kago. That and taking a sniff of hot sauce. Also, another good way of opening up your sinuses. But yeah, we actually had some grocery store sushi the other day. It's not great, but it's also not bad. I have definitely had worse. Buffet sushi. Are you dead? Better be dead now. There we go. I do like the hair pointing straight up. It's kind of goofy looking. Jump. Ugh. Get out of there. Oh, come on. That was a good jump. Oh, that was the good jump. Stupid fish. Yo, there's Firebat finishing up 49-24. GG. Can't believe I door. I'm thinking he's like kind of like sitting on his haunches here, and he's got his little front paws up by his chin. Probably not an actual monkey. It's probably like Shantae using her magic to transform into a monkey. Make a bit more sense, but whatever. It would make a bit more sense for the character. As opposed to, like, swapping out to Animal Friend. Kind of like in, oh, that one fucking Metroidvania game that I can't remember the name of. Nope. But yeah, your morph ball in that game was just like your dude threw out a little robot. There you go. There's morph ball. Oh, I see what's coming up next. Hell yes. Plug my hair into this. Ah yes, not the song I was thinking of, but still one of the songs I was thinking of. It's a song from Top Gear 2. The other one is probably on cooldown. Yeah. That's always what happens.
Here we go now.
You might be missing some of the benefits that stereo can provide.
That was a little close. There we go. No wiggle for you. Oh my goodness. I don't need to remember how to spell time. Just need to remember to hit the B key on my keyboard. Not C and not M. I've had my split keys close to each other in the past, and I've accidentally hit the wrong key at the end of a speedrun before, and it pisses me off. Dude, I could never figure out where to consistently hit a split during Super Metroid. Even if it was just something as simple as hitting it when you get certain items. And then I would always forget to do it, is the other thing. I actually don't, I don't have my actual Super Metroid splits open. This is just a blank timer. I think my split was just beat the game. I don't think it was blow up ZBs. I know other people have had that as their final split. Yeah, it became something that I noticed more and more when I started trying to do speedruns of NES games, where I would have, like, a real good opportunity and a real good, like, visual cue. Like, Monster in My Pocket, NES. After you beat the boss, the screen fades out, and then fades back into the screen where they tally up your score. Like, right when that comes up, would be a great time to reach over and hit a split, because you've got all day to do it. I don't really think you can speed up that sequence. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think you can. Get in the boat. 5908. GG. Yo, War Drinker, thank you. Splits have been updated and not yet saved. No. You're lying to me? Wait a minute. Oh. Actually not. Oh, I have splits. They're in the Fallout font for whatever reason. Yeah, this is how I can tell it's been a long time since I've actually used Live Split for speedrunning purposes with Super Metroid. And yeah, my final split is just beat the game. But it also has my PB as 5824. It is much lower than that by now. It changed me to the Fallout font. What? Dear Force! I've got a terrible idea. Tell you what, I'm gonna sit and think about that decision before I make it. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start getting the intermission set up. Not that folder. Please God, not that folder. Oh man, no intro again. Like I've said in the past, all these episodes that don't have an intro, they make it feel that much more special when you get an episode that does. Let's get on to IRC and see if I can get registered. Services are currently down, please try again later. Oh, fuck it. I need to just clear my request line. A lot of that stuff was on cooldown. And gracelessly just cut that. And switch over real hard. Alright. If I can't get connected with SRL, then I'll probably just end up doing another run just like I did here. So these are the things I do when I can't actually race. Spell the word paper. There we go. Well, either way, Firebat, thank you very much for the race. A lot of fun as always. Hope you feel better. Change the channel. Right, let's go. I missed. There we go. FTL.
When do you calculate we should arrive at Space Station 9, Matt?
About 4 hours, Steve. The adjustments I made to the stabilizers seem to have worked, Steve. Roberts had no more trouble.
Correcting course. Correcting course.
You spoke too soon, Matt. The stabilizers are playing tricks again. Better get to the controls.
Correcting course.
Okay, Robert, I'll take over.
Correcting course.
Can't hold her, Matt.
Try the emergency stabilizers.
Yeah, okay. That's an improvement, all right, but it puts a heavy drain on our fuel supplies, Matt.
Maybe we should get back to Space City while we can.
Well, we're near enough to the space station to carry on. But I sure hope it doesn't get any worse.
It's a lonely job, Major. All by yourself on the fringe of space and running Station 9 single-handed. Yeah, it is, isn't it? I'd rather be on one of the older stations that still have a crew. Hey, those supplies haven't arrived. Better call Space City. Yeah, good idea. You do that. Call Space City. Hey, wanna watch it, Major? You're talking to yourself again?
This is Space Station 9 calling Space City. Space Station 9. Just checking that the supplies are on the way, Commander.
They're on their way. Fireball XL5 is making a special trip.
Roger. Over and out.
I don't know. These space station guys are always on the radio.
Yes, sir. I expect they get mighty lonely up there.
I reckon they do. Most of them end up talking to themselves. Real tooty. Yeah, I got a phone, Mrs. Zero.
What was that, sir?
Nothing, Lieutenant. I was talking to myself.
Another tootie.
Come again, Lieutenant?
Oh, nothing, sir. I just talking to myself.
Oh, talking to yourself, eh? Yeah, well, come to think of it, you'd make a good space station commander. Give me a little piece down here. Huh? No, not you, honey. You wanted me to ring you. Huh? Candies for Jonathan? Well, he must have about 4 tons already. Zuni took 'em.
Seem to have lost all control.
Lost all control. Lost all control.
I can't keep to our course, Matt. Any ideas?
I'll have to look at the main motor, Steve. It could be the new atomic reactor.
Yeah, okay, Matt, but whatever you do, step on it.
Now remember, Matt, even with that suit on, you can only stay in there 10 minutes. Otherwise, the radiation will harm you.
Okay. Just hope that'll be long enough.
Have you taken your anti-radiation capsule?
Yep. Well, here goes.
Hurry, Matt, hurry. It's getting worse. How's it going, Venus?
He's still inside, Steve. He's only got another 2 minutes. Any luck, Matt?
None at all. I gotta see Steve. Fast.
Out of the control. Out of the control.
Okay, Robert, cut it out. We know. What's the news, Professor?
Bad, Steve. Very bad. There's a chain reaction in the main motor. We're gonna build up speed, and there's nothing we can do about it. All we can do is hope that it cuts itself out.
Can't you control it?
Not a chance. We just gotta go wherever 5-volt takes us, and whatever speed it takes us.
XL5. Wow. Space Station 9 calling Space City.
The XL5 went past like a shooting star. It must be out of control.
Okay, Major. We're trying to contact them now. Thanks for calling. Any luck, 90?
Not a peep, sir. And our tracking instruments are going haywire.
Keep trying, Lieutenant. We've got to find out what is happening up there.
Speed's building up, Matt.
I don't like the look of it at all. The reactor should have burned out by now.
Just take a look at our speed. I'm going to fire the interceptors. The force of the rockets being fired may slow us down.
Yeah, they may act as retros. Interceptor 1. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition and go.
Not so good. Fire interceptor 2.
Roger. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition and go. Steve, it's not gonna work.
We've got to think of something. We've got to.
Zuni. Zuni, what have you done? Zuni, the oxygen pills. You've eaten all our oxygen pills.
The XL5 is out of our range, sir.
Then it's crashing into unexplored space, Lieutenant. There's nothing we can do to help them now. Just nothing.
Hold on, Matt.
Steve! Our speed!
We're going to break the light barrier. We're going to break the light barrier.
You want me to call off the search for the XL5, sir?
Call off the search? Are you crazy? Don't you realize there are human lives at stake?
Yes, sir, but I'm only obeying your orders, sir. You told me to call off the search
Don't
after...
tell me what I said, Lieutenant. So keep searching.
Do you think they're still alive, sir?
I don't know. Maybe. If they are, they'll be seeing things man has never seen before, or can possibly know about.
Hey, how long have we been out?
I don't know, Matt. You okay, Venus?
Yes, I'm okay, Steve. Can you hear a hissing noise? Is it my head, or is it really happening?
Oh, it's happening. I hear it, too. I wonder what it is, and where we are.
Oh, don't be scared, Zuni.
Now listen, Matt, Venus. I want a complete check made of everything. Let's know exactly how we stand, okay?
Okay.
Right, Steve. I'll make medical tests right away.
Oh. We must be losing air pressure. That's bad.
Well, according to your calculations, Matt, we've been traveling at 10 times the speed of light. And all things being equal, the computers say we can just about get back.
That's right, Steve. The chain reaction has stopped. The motors read go, go, go.
Well, that's great. How about your medical report, Venus?
Well, we don't seem to have suffered from any radiation exposure and only have all the normal reactions to shock and excessive speed. So I think I can pass us all as medically fit. Only Zuni seems to have suffered a little.
Oh? Is it serious?
Oh, no. Just a simple case of overeating. Overeating? Why, I've just remembered. Zuni's eaten all our oxygen pills. I hope we don't need them.
I hate to tell you this, but we need them. We need them real bad. XL5 lost most of its oxygen during the flight when the meteorites hold us.
Oh, Matt. And it's my fault.
No time for that now, Venus. The question is, how long have we got, Matt, before we run out of oxygen?
Well, I got more bad news. The supply can only last for an hour at the most.
Well, I guess this is the end of the line.
That means we're all going to die. And it's all my fault.
Oh, don't say that, Venus. It's nobody's fault. Look, I think we ought to make out our reports. At least it might help spacemen of the future. Anyway, there's no point in just sitting around waiting for it to happen.
I agree, Steve. 1 hour.
Okay, Matt? Venus?
I'm fine, Steve.
Yeah, me too.
Then what's happened? We should be out of oxygen by now.
Professor, are you sure your calculations are correct?
No doubt at all, Venus. I've checked and double-checked.
Then what's the answer?
I wonder if it's possible.
What are you thinking, Matt?
Why, that's the answer. There's air outside. We must be in a kind of a sea. Yeah, that's it. A sea of air.
Well, that's fantastic.
Yeah, Steve. But we've gone deeper into space than anyone has ever done before. Anything's possible here.
Yeah, that's true.
Steve, I think Matt's right. That hissing noise we heard, It must have been air going past us.
It's air, all right. Look!
Birds.
Giant birds.
One of them seems kind of interested in us.
Don't bother about him, Matt. Let's repair the damage to the ship.
And I'll pump some air into our tanks, Steve.
Yeah, we'll need every bit of it to get home. Come on, let's get to work. Ejecting now.
Welcome home. Now, you stay there, Zuni. We don't want you giving us any more trouble. I know you when you're in this helpful mood. The biggest hole is near central control.
Okay, Matt.
Howdy, folks. That joker's getting mighty close, Steve.
Yeah, the sooner we get out of here, the better.
Steve!
I saw it. Quick, Matt. A jetmobile.
Zuni!
Now, steady, Venus. Steve's on his way. Don't worry, Venus. He'll catch him up.
But how did he get out? Oh, poor Zuni. It's going to attack Steve.
Is he okay, Venus?
Oh, he's fine. Just a little scared, that's all.
Well done, Steve.
Oh, Steve, it was very brave of you.
It was nothing. Now let's move. And remind me to talk to you about that Lazoon of yours, if and when we get home. Okay. Blast off in 10 minutes. Blast off 5 minutes. Reverse course, Robert.
Reverse course.
Robert's taking over. Stand by. Blast off 3 minutes.
One minute. Four,
3, 2,
1, 0. Full power, all motors.
All the power, all the motors.
Maximum speed.
Maximum speed.
Fire boosters.
Fire boosters.
Here we go.
You okay, Steve?
Yeah, I'm okay, Professor.
We're back in good old space as we know it, anyway.
Yeah, but we're out of fuel.
Well, things could be worse.
Venus? Venus, are you there?
She's not answering, Steve. I've been calling her.
Then I'll see you in the lab, Matt. Venus? Matt? I remember now. She screamed when we went through the light barrier. Something's wrong.
She's not too good, Steve. She needs hospital treatment.
Easier said than done, Professor. We may be in the space sky, but we're still millions of miles from Earth. And all our radios are out of action.
Mighty strange. Wonder what it can be. Shall we take a closer look?
The XL5? Are you sure?
I'm sure, Commander.
But they don't answer their radio.
The XL5?
Alert Space Rescue. Divert fuel tankers. Top priority. Bring the XL5 in. Whatever happens, bring in the XL5.
On our way,
They've made it, Commander.
They sure have. Well, this time you're the patient, Venus. And I'm gonna see you stay right there until you're well again.
Yeah, that's right. You gotta stay here until you're fully recovered.
Don't worry, I intend to. I'm going to make the most of this and have a nice long rest. Thanks for the candy, Steve. My favorite Martian delight.
It's someone else's favorite, too, Venus.
I wish I was a spaceman, the fastest guy alive. I'd fly you around the universe in Fireball XL5. Way out in space together, conquerors of the sky. My heart would be a fireball, a fireball. Every time I gazed into your starry eyes, we'd take the path to Jupiter, and maybe very soon we'd cruise along the Milky Way and land upon the moon. To a wonderland of stardust, we'll zoom our way to Mars. My heart would be a fireball, a fireball, 'cause you would be my Venus of the stars.
Air Force. Dude, did the space station ever get their supplies? Like, XL5 was bringing them the supplies, and then they shot by going to near the speed of light. Yeah, I forgot the direction the episode was going. I thought they were gonna deal with this crazy guy. Nope. It's just Zuni is the stereotypical American child going to eat every candy in sight before moving on to mommy and daddy's candy that they keep behind the bathroom mirror, and ate all the oxygen pills. Alright, let's get Rainwave up and running again. Fucking goddamn it, if you would have let me fucking vote for the song the first time I clicked on it, I would have fucking gotten it, you son of a bitch. Whatever, it's fine. It's fine. I guess they established that that guy's crazy for future episodes, but... I liked how slow they were going when they were going the speed of light. Oops. Push that too early. Oh, it's fine. So yeah, SRL fixed itself, but everybody got changed to a true skill. Who was I? I was true skill 1655. I think T-Vats and Balthazar and myself are the only ones that have changed back. So I'm gonna open up a race. And if someone wants to join, go right ahead. Alright, we got in first try and everything. Let's see, dot, set, go, Al. Friday, night, nay percent, any percent. Yan percent, any percent. SPWLX. That's almost my initials, Sir Lewis X. There's a PW in there for some reason. I don't know what a PW would be. Oh yeah. Join my own race. It's my first race on SRL. How much fuel do you need to maintain constant speed in space? Yeah, it is exactly none. This is what happens when you make a puppet show in space. Just have oxygen pills. God knows we can't figure out a way to have a character's mouth move while it's inside of a helmet. So, again, if I don't see anyone hop in the race by like 10 after, then I'll go ahead and close out of it myself. And then let's get the run started. I know it's a puppet show. I know it's not scientifically accurate even a little bit. But what's the rationale behind oxygen pills? Like, I know it's just like fucking Occam's razor, right? It's the easiest thing to do. How can we get these characters flying around in space without spacesuits or without space helmets? I know, like, what's the big deal? It's not like you're dealing with actual actors. And even when they are dealing with the actual actors, you're not showing their faces. You're showing mostly their hands wearing gloves that have fingernails painted on them. But it's not like you have to deal with these movie stars that you need to see their face. You know, otherwise, why would you hire that actor in particular? You're not gonna have their face on camera. You're dealing with fucking wooden puppets. Steve Zodiac. People probably think of putting like more traditional like designs on gloves. You know, your multicolored stripes. Like the same kind of look that like sweaters would get. But yeah, I think nowadays is probably be a bit more likely to see gloves that just look like hands. And yeah, that was a good fun episode. Have to break the light barrier, quote unquote, question marks the size of sumo wrestlers. Here we go. Crystal Flash. Dante changes into a genie's lamp. Wanted to make sure I got that in and mentioned it before I switched to Maria. I do need to make sure that I clicked on Maria and not Mario. Okay, Maria has the capital M. And then Mario has Mario files down at the bottom. Oh, let's go with the ship. Hey man, you're welcome. Remember you said something about it, and I was like, you know what? Sit here and wait for it, because I was kind of curious myself. Alright, so this first demo reel, let's see here. Oh, we got the one that usually comes second. That's the Castlevania platform ship, by the way. There needs to be, like, a coffin or something smack dab in the middle of it so you don't see the character just floating there. I think. But this demo reel, the one that starts with Samus coming up out of the ship, you get like the first half of it, or the first big chunk of the demo reel, is Samus just wearing her normal base suit. The yellow suit, as it were. And well, for Maria, it's the green tunic. And then you saw in the last scene, and the scene before that, it also shows what Varia looks like. So the one that starts with the ship, you get to see the normal suit, and you get to see Varia. With the other one that I'm thinking of, you just see Gravity Suit. And I think there's a third one? Yes, there's a third one. Now, is there a fourth one? Yeah, this is quote unquote the third one I was thinking of. There you can see Varia back to the regular suit. Ah, so we get a very light purple for Gravity Suit. Yeah, in this one you actually get to see all three of the suits, which is nice. Oh, and you get to see Space Jump. You turn into a harpy. Oh man. The electric harpy. You're either a harpy or an owl. Yo, there's Mintoaster. I knew it. He joined and then quit and then joined. Hey man, I was just gonna do another run again. It's fine. He has race. Alright. Ah. There you go. Alright. Gonna hit the head, and I'll be back in just a second. All right. I have to watch a cutscene, don't I? I do. Let's not do that. Saving. Please wait, saving. Saving, please wait. Please saving, wait. Please... Please saving. Wait, saving, please. Alright. Go ahead and get nice and comfy. Read, type, the good luck, and to have fun. Actually, let's change the goal first. Dot, set, go, ow. Any percent. Good luck. Have fun. Alright. And I did check earlier tonight. There are no new sprites on the various site. See, I could have sat through the intro too, man. I need to go back to throwing a don't die in the middle of my GLHF chain. Alright, Firebat. Thanks again for the race, man. You have yourself a good night. You see, this is why this is why I'm kind of glad that I never got an SD to SNES. Because I have not had really any issues with my Wii. And I've used the Wii to activate that massive glitch in Dragon View countless times. My Wii has every right in the world to not function properly, but it does. Made out of pure, solid Nintendium. Nintendium 125. Which just means that in, what? I think that just means that in 125 years it's going to be half as radioactive as it is now. I think that's the way that radioactive half-lives work. I don't know these things, I just hear about them once or twice, and then try to remember. Yes! We got someone else that uses save file C. Hell yeah. Race will actually begin. Good luck, have fun. 3, 2, 1, Ghostbusters! Dude, let me tell you something. When I've been at work, and all of a sudden the fucking Ghostbusters theme comes on the radio that we play over the PA, oh my god, part of me loses it. It's such a good song. And they also play that one song that's, it's the first track on the Ghostbusters 2 soundtrack. It's a song by Bobby Brown. I forget the name of it, but it's like the Ghostbusters 2 song in my head. Every time I hear that song, I can hear the fucking sirens on, was it the Ecto 1? The Ghostbusters car. I can hear the sirens kind of in my head when I listen to that song. Ghostbusters 2, in particular, was a big childhood favorite for me. It was back in the era when sequels were actually just as good, if not better, than the originals. My brain wants to see that as bet you can't eat on your own. But having it say bet you can't eat on our own makes even less sense. It's a neat bit. White with pink windscreen. So I remember that Alucard's angle up and angle down with his aiming sprites, they look goofy. Like the up angle and forward. Just up, diagonal, and then forward. When you cycle through them, it looks like he's just got like his arm like stretched out in front of him And then, like, at the elbow, plunk, he's moving around. Swinging his arm back and forth at the elbow. Whereas Maria has a more traditional arm pump, also turns into an adorable little kitty. Yeah! From the same game that gave us a super powerful Alucard walking sprite. The Alucard walk cycle is just... it's powerful. Meanwhile, yeah, Maria does seem to take fewer and smaller steps. Yes, just smaller. But yeah, Shantae, like, the middle of that walking cycle was just kind of off. It's like, seemed to stretch and slide a bit more than you would think for a running animation. Again, I have not played the games, so I don't know how close they're sticking to the source material. Which is either a DS or a Game Boy Advance game. I think it's a DS game. Because they're not using the Game Boy Color sprite. The sprite that they're using looks like it's from a Game Boy Advance game. Another sprite that I would love to see for this game, and I don't think it'll ever happen the way I want it to. Unless I do it, and I'm not going to do it. I'm already not doing the Uniracers thing. That's enough things for me to not do. But I would love to see Jazz Jackrabbit from the old PC games. You either have to shrink him down too much, or you'd have to use his sprite from the Game Boy Advance game, which does not look like him in my opinion. It's still a green rabbit, but the sprite has been completely redone by different people. I need to play through those games again. I don't know if I've played through them on stream. That's an interesting damage sprite. Pulling up like a big stone shield that's cracked. Turtle shell or something, I don't know. But yeah, Jazz Jackrabbit would be some good fun. I think if those games, those DOS games, if those could have been ported to Super Nintendo, hell, even to Genesis, I think he'd be remembered by more people. Go, kitty, go! That's so fast. Jazz Jackrabbit, just in case people aren't familiar, but any point, in my opinion, kind of took the best bits from Sonic the Hedgehog and Earthworm Jim. And I don't know if that game came out before or after Earthworm Jim. I don't know the relative time period. But that's what I feel playing those games. Should have two Edecoons as a character. I'm kind of surprised that they don't have some version of the animals as a playable character. But yeah, Jazz Jackrabbit, so good. The music in that game, I always go on about video game music, but that game in particular, my goodness, had an amazing soundtrack. Then they did the Holiday Hair 1995 bonus pack. It's like an extra world or two that were Christmas themed. And then they had already screwed up the formula by the time Jazz Jackrabbit 2 came out. Presented it in a completely different way. I wanted more Sonic with a gun. Instead, they started leaning a bit more towards Metroidvania / platformer. I do enjoy a gotta go fast video game every once in a while. Yeah, there's at least 3 distinctly different Jazz Jackrabbit games. There's 1, there's 2, and then there's the one on Game Boy Advance. The one on Game Boy Advance isn't bad, it's just it should have been a different IP instead of Jazz Jackrabbit, because at least to me, and apparently to others as well, Jazz Jackrabbit is supposed to be Sonic the Hedgehog with a gun. Really? Just by a little bit, though. Still sucks. Axiom Verge. God damn it, I have been trying to think of the name of that game since I referenced it so fucking long ago that I don't even remember. I could not remember the name of that fucking game for the life of me. When I was talking about Morph Balls near the end of Last Race, hell, near like the middle of Last Race, still haven't really, like, played that deep into Axiom Verge. I need to, because the game looks cool as hell. And there's already a sequel out that doesn't look as cool, but one does not always get what one desires. Oops, all tentacles. Oh, kitty, go! Oh, jump, do something besides just crouching in the corner. Please, God. Alright, I already really like this character because of the cat morph ball. And I mean, it's Maria. She's a character from Symphony of the Night. She was in that, so... Soten is so good. For a multitude of reasons. It definitely does not shy away from just being comedic bullshit at times. Probably unintentionally, but, you know. And it has some of the greatest out-of-place end credits music in video game history. You just get done playing this epic Castlevania game where you're lost in Dracula's castle. And fucking I Am the Wind starts up. Oh my god, it's such a good song. Like, it's a legit good song, but it's so out of place at the end of Symphony of the Night. Like, the very first time I heard it, I said, "You have got to be kidding me." Like, this has got to be, like, the Castlevania version of Rickrolling someone, right? That's not actually the end credit, that's actually the end credits scene. End credits theme. Go, kitty! But yeah, it's a classic song. Classically out of place. Well, at least I killed him. I didn't really need that, but whatever. Actually, maybe if I used the sprites from Jazz Jackrabbit 2, because they were smaller. I need to look at the sprite sheet for those. There's a whole world of sprite sheets that I need to look at. And I know where to find most of them. Spriter's resource has pretty much everything I'm looking for. Just, not always everything, though. Oh man, I know I'm digging pretty deep, referencing this character, and I have no idea if he has enough sprites throughout his entire game in order to make a Super Metroid character replacement, but Johnny Bazooka Town. Old PS1 game. It's like the only PS1 game that I have that came in like one of those big boxes. Looking like I just rented a VHS from Blockbuster. This fucking thing that I've got. Yeah, he was like this little PS1 CG looking dude. The big old pompadour. I think the pompadour was some goofy color, probably like pink or purple. The whole Elvis impersonator kind of thing, but not in one of the like kung fu jumpsuits or whatever. It's more like just like jacket and jeans. Cool character. A cool looking game. I just don't remember very much about it. I didn't play it for that long. Once again, pretty much like played it to make sure that my copy of it worked on the hardware that I have. So yeah, this is a really good sprite. I like it so far. Need to get a closer look at Screw Attack, Space Jump. Need to get a closer look at Space Jump, see if I turn into a harpy or an owl. It looked like the face that I had was too human to be owl, so I was thinking it was a harpy. Which, I mean, either one would make sense, because this is a Castlevania character. No, I don't know if I have a Castlevania game that has a female protagonist. Because you could only play as Maria in the Saturn, the Sega Saturn version of Symphony of the Night, if I'm remembering correctly. Electric Maroon! How would that work? Electric Maroon. I guess you could use it as an insult. Like a Bugs Bunny era insult. There was another song on Cooldown, wasn't there? Oklahoma. Okay. Not up too far. Yeah, I forget the cooldown. Like, the cooldown for the individual tracks is definitely much longer than it is for the album. But I, once again, don't know the numbers. And I can't charge a Shine Spark. Okay, so I kind of like sprout wings with Shine Spark spray. Unfortunately, not all of the music in Rygar is as good as Sigil's Cave. Which, I mean, these things happen. Can't have an NES game where each and every single song just knocks it clean out of the park. Unless you're Silver Surfer, LOL. That sucks. I think I only hit him with one. Yeah, I only hit him with one. That sucks. Actually don't think it's gonna matter that much if I can hit him with all four here. I think we got him too. Oh yeah, we got him. He should be good and dead. After I shoot him in the face. Aw, oh, damn it. One of the fast open, man. You're gonna do me like that. There he goes. It's only one shot away. Ah yes, but we are trying to avoid the thought trap of how do you kill what is already dead. If he was good and dead... I mean, he might be dead, but he wasn't good and dead. He might be running into some local variations on the definition of good and dead. I mean, if there's a ghost, they're haunting something, they're bad and dead. By process of elimination, I guess. I don't want the answer to just be that simple, but that's why I jump before I shoot. See, there's different degrees of dead, apparently. Which is fine. Whoop. Speaking of fine... What? I didn't lay a power bomb. That's the ceiling. Hey. Now we have Castlevania music. And if I'm remembering right, Castlevania Legends was one of the ones that had a female protagonist. Not that you could tell. Character sprite in that game not have a whole lot of detail to it, but it was nice and big, if I'm remembering right. Then there was a different Belmont in Castlevania Adventures game. Castlevania Legends, I think that's female protagonist. Because I thought that the Castlevania Adventure games on Game Boy were both Simon Belmont. Here you go, Mr. Kitty. We've attached a GoPro to the stray cat. Let's see what he does all day. So this is like a super, super pale purple. Like it almost looks gray. Like a silvery kind of gray. You can tell it's not. Slight moments when I'm not moving around like a madman. So you can still see like the white trim. It's a very light purple. Like a lavender or something. Flamingo gray. There we go. That's a perfect color to describe it. May need to copyright that somehow. Do something with it, I don't know. Everyone wants a flamingo gray trademark. That's right. That's why I said we need to get on that. Dude, this is already one of my favorite morph balls. For the Samus replacements. This is so good. The cream of the crop. Yeah. Uh-huh. There's at least two different shots that were capital question marks. It's fine because it's Botwoon. There are no answers when it comes to Botwoon. That's fine! Dude, Spacer Crab's fucking yelling this shit tonight. He really wants to reassure me that it is in fact fine. Everyone's favorite being fine. Do me a favor. Can you take that slogan, everyone's favorite being fine, spelled exactly like that? Can you run that through crayon.com, please? Thank you. Even if you don't decide to, thank you. For some odd reason, I feel like that's going to give just a bizarre result. Not necessarily a good or interesting result, just bizarre. Mostly because I think Crayon.com is slowly losing its mind. I mean, it is only a Dolly Mini. It's not the version that you have to, like, pay for. Oh, I mean, people have already had the idea of taking, like, the random clickbait title generators, or the company name generators, or taking an AI text prompt and using that on an AI art program. And people have already thought of doing that all around the place. The only thing is... There we go. The slogans are better, because the slogans have something behind them. Okay, never mind on the harpy thing. That is definitely an owl. 100% bird. Bird. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, AI text generation, I'm not exactly sure how coherent you can get it to be, because I haven't messed around with it at all. Whereas AI artwork, you can, depending on how strong of an AI artist you're working with, you can get pretty much whatever you want. There's just going to be so much artifacting from the fact that AI still can't get shit right 100% of the time that you'll always be able to tell. I remember there was something I saw on Twitter that was like 5 things to look for to easily identify AI artwork. And obviously, like, eyes and faces are big on that, but also hands. Like, eyes, faces, and hands are some of the big ones to look at, like some of the big details to look at. I forget what the other ones were. Oh, baby. It's like someone's doing this on purpose, and thank you very much for doing so. Getting so much good Castlevania music all of a sudden. No! Oh, Nintoaster. He died at Bot's wound. Oh my god. I feel so bad for him. I feel so bad for him. That's not the way I wanted to win. It's never the way I want to win. Like, I'd rather come in third place. Have people actually finish the game, and then I get to show a stupid picture. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this Maria sprite. If I need to ever reconfigure the list of names that I have in the hat, Maria is definitely going to be a name that gets added. Like, don't get me wrong, the Alucard sprite is still really good, but I'm thinking I might like this one even better. Because yeah, Alucard does the wing smash, turns into a giant bat when he flies, when he does the shine spark. And his morph ball is the ground bat. But I don't know, man. Maria's space jump, she turns into a bird. Her morph ball, she turns into a cat. It has a true, honest-to-goodness arm pump instead of Alucard's flexing, I guess. The one thing I did really like about the screw attack animation with Alucard is that lightning, well, sparks. Sometimes that would be just blood red. And that always looks so cool. And like this blood red static. Kind of crackling around him. Like he went Super Saiyan 2. That was the one where you got the little lightning crackles. I forget what ancient as fuck Dragon Ball Z resource I got that from in either like the late 90s or early 2000s. But they had like power rankings and definitions of power levels and all of this shit. What each character's power level was at any given time that they're on screen. Or some shit. I don't remember if that was real or if I'm making that part up, but either way, some kind of Dragon Ball Z fan site well and truly before there were wikis for this kind of stuff. Speaking of the ancient days of the internet, I wonder if I still have Angel Fire sites. Probably not, but they're probably out there somewhere. I just don't remember what a URL for them would be. It would have to be like, I'm looking for a list of websites across the entire internet that use a certain Dragon Ball Z GIF. Might not have even been a GIF, might have just been a picture. might have been too early on the internet to have animated GIFs of Dragon Ball Z video game sprites. Like, I'm talking about back in the day on the internet, well before Google was even a thing. And I remember Google wasn't immediately a thing as soon as it took off. Like, as soon as I remember hearing about it, it took a good couple of years before everybody fucking knew about it. That was back in the day when I'd be using like 4 different search engines. Good times. There we go. It's a dead Ridley. And also, another plus for Maria as a character. If you've actually seen a playthrough of the Sega Saturn version of Symphony of the Night, it uses Maria. She has animal friends. That's effectively like what her magic is. She has animal friends. So this is why Space Jump, she turns into a bird. Morph Ball, she turns into a cat. I think her... not the elevator pose, but the pose that the pose that you're in when you load a saved game. The save game pose. Or the load game pose. Either way. When she's in that pose, she's actually like standing with a whole bunch of different animal friends in this. I mean, I kind of wish that was the elevator sprite, but... because then I'd actually be able to see it. But I guess I'll just have to use this in randomizers, or... do something where I have to load the game more frequently in order to see it, because it is good. I forget what all animals that she has with her. I seem to remember in a TAS that I was watching that Maria just like threw an entire flock of birds at some boss in that game. Entire flock of birds. Oh man. The Space Jump sprite. The bird. It takes this character over the top for me. So, my knee-jerk reaction is to want to put Maria already in S tier for sprites. Because I'm slowly starting to get used to the flappy space jumps. You know, not the spinning, flipping space jumps like you saw with Shantae. I was already used to that because that's what Super Metroid itself does. It's what we're doing in vanilla. But like with characters like Wario or Yoshi, there's another one or two. At first, it was just a little too visually distracting. But I am kind of getting used to it. Now the palette swaps for this character are probably going to be real interesting. Just because of all the different forms that this character takes. Got it. Fucking nailed that jump. Thank you, bird. You can take the night off, chicken. The power of arm pumps. See, there we go. I'm gonna find something to make it look like my character is touching. Playing that dead flower like it's a drum. It's not doing it very well. Like the color that this acid is. That's pretty much the same color as the tunic that Maria is wearing. Oh, baby. Dude, whenever you search for video game stuff, whether generic or specific, Crayon always gives you some interesting results. And it all started with my search for video game knitting, which is still, like, a treasure trove of weird bullshit that somehow still vaguely looks like video game content. Yeah, there's definitely been some stuff on Crayon that I've searched for, and for various reasons I've decided to not share it. Mostly because it's, like, either markedly uninteresting, or it's, like, either gross or lewd. More likely if it was lewd. I haven't really searched for gross stuff on Crayon. Because mostly, a lot of the stuff that I search for, well, a lot of the time I search on Crayon is after I've had a drink or two. Not gonna lie about that. it's one of the things that gets me thinking of different words. And then it's just what happens if I combine this word, and this word, and oh god, I just saw what's coming up next on Rainwave. I've got 2 minutes and 50 seconds. So stressful. Okay. Let's try that again. I wasn't ready for that first hit, and I got bopped off the little platform. Not sure what's happening now. There we go. All the blue Cheerios went in a different direction. Like the fucked up food Twitter. They add like cough syrup to fucking SpaghettiOs. Okay. You should be dead. I was seriously debating whether or not I wanted to go back in for that second hit. And I missed the super. I also stay well hydrated when doing internet searches. This is how I end up finding so many, like, just completely random and dumb pictures. A lot of times. Oh, with not a whole lot of time to spare, too. I just looked. A lot of time, I'll just go off on follow a completely different rabbit hole. Be completely distracted, and it's so much easier to do after engaging in responsible adult beverages. I haven't even had one tonight. And of course, asking crayon.com to draw a Psyduck always gives you silly results. Responsible adult beverage, TM. It's basically just the all-white can and just in big black letters in the middle on one of the sides. It just says beer. There's no other information on the can whatsoever. No fucking nutrition information, no barcode. Nope. Just all-white can. Just says beer. Of course, the other brand, beer ice. Just comes ready to freeze over as soon as you open it. Doesn't matter if it's room temperature. As soon as you open it, it gets ice cold instantly and froths and freezes and foams out of the can. And you're left with a paperweight that's gathering condensation for the next like 10 minutes before you can even drink a percentage of it. We're gonna make millions with this idea. Interesting. Get out of here. 59.45. I'm all GG myself. Up, up, and away. Yo, I am not going to look at that 59 for a whole week. Holy fucking shit. I am redrawing that 5 and I'm redrawing that 9. Jesus fucking Christ. That 9 that I just drew looked like it just ate an entire lemon and its face just like completely puckered up inside itself. Like, I'd kind of like to design fonts at some point. If I could ever get my fucking letters to look the same twice. Cutting 1, the River of Life. Alright, I'm the only one in this race channel. I already wrote down my time. Thank you to Nintoaster for the race. He was really the only one I was thinking of that was gonna show up. Maybe like Pete Oil or like 1 or 2 others that might show up for the late one, but usually it's been Nintoaster. It's good. Glad we got in a race. Beat a game twice. Only once officially, apparently. So I was not registered during the first one. It was silliness. That's why. So it still has my total races as 666. My total for Super Metroid is 658. Oh wow. I was in 7 Mystic Quest races. I had to forfeit out of 3 of them. My ratio in that game is not very good. Air Force! My god. My Mystic Quest speedruns are 5 years old. I got a 246.35. back in March of 2017. And pretty sure that's still my PB. Those particular numbers look good in that sequence to me. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 6, 3, 5. I like it. So I don't know if I'm ever going to go back and try to improve that time. I know I could, but I remember that being like a fairly lucky run with Pazuzu's Tower. And that's the major point of randomness in that game. And so, with this unofficially beating a game, you are really spoiling us. That's right. The drink's too wet without one. Oh man. We done did it. Beat a video game twice. And we're getting close to wrapping up another game, according to what Honk was telling me at the end of today's Tiny Tina session, saying that we have like four more quests to undertake. And then the rest might be like boss refights or some shit. Now that we've got guns that are powerful enough to solo bosses. Always good. Alright. Before I go, I do... hop over Crayon.com pics on my Discord. Huh. Let's check that other post. Everyone's favorite being fine. What am I looking at? Okay, the one in the top right, that is definitely an ad for mouthwash. I like this guy in the middle. This guy in the middle is like, he's a Jewish accountant that has a heart, like a cartoon heart for a face, and it has Hebrew on the heart. And then the bottom left, they're desperately trying to spell something with shapes. The middle left is an angry-faced cat man that is wearing either a very fluffy sweater or he's wearing a costume that makes him look like a Nestle Crunch ice cream bar. This is what I was saying. I didn't say the results were going to be good or interesting. I said the results were going to be bizarre and strange, and they are. The one in the top middle is like some lady at a New Year's Eve party with giant glasses, huge earrings. She's also anime. The bottom middle, I don't even know what's going on in that. It's a picture that shows 4 smaller pictures, and the one in the bottom left of that looks like a list of Pokemon pictures. Anyways, I've stalled for long enough to get some Metroid music in. Yeah, top left is a good one. Definitely some kind of like 50s, 60s New Year's Eve party going on in the top middle. We can agree that they are results. Yes, indeed. Well, alright. That is going to wrap things up for me tonight. Thanks so much for stopping by. Thanks so much for the races. For all applicable parties. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. And I'll catch you next time. See ya!